You flew in from Warsaw.
Yes, that's right.
Great to have you here. It's your first time in Finland, isn't it?
Yeah, my first time in Finland, in Helsinki.
Okay, how does it look?
A bit colder.
It's not that far from Warsaw, no. It's
Yeah, but it's like 10 degrees difference,
yeah.
I felt it.
Unfortunately. we're very sorry for that.
No worries.
Hey, Maria, in a few words before your presentation, tell me a bit about your company and yourself, your work there, and your journey.
Sure. So Nortal is an IT consulting company, and we work a lot with different clients from the government sector and also the commercial sector.
It's a Polish company?
No. It's based in Estonia originally, but we are widely spread across Europe, and not only, we're also present in the EMEA region and North America. We also have an office here in Helsinki. And we do a lot of different projects, and particularly for my interest in my work, we do a lot of impact projects from environmental perspective and social perspective. We help businesses to kind of assist in sustainable transition. And my role is split in two, like by 50-50. First of all, I am responsible for sustainable strategy of Nortal. This is the first half of my responsibilities. And another half is I work a lot with our clients, and I help them in terms of the sustainability questions and the digital questions. So I'm that person who is bridging the gap between technology and sustainability.
And you go back with this how many months or years, or how long have you been doing this?
So I've been in IT my whole life, but I slowly started transitioning to sustainability for the past 5 years.
Okay.
And currently, like my sustainability roles is primarily in ESG reporting and strategy, and as well as sustainability digital projects.
All right. And you're going to talk about the role of digital transformation in sustainable transmission.
Transition, yeah.
Perhaps, transition, yes.
Yes, that's right.
And among other things, rethinking sustainability.
Yes.
So eager to hear more. The stage is yours.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so as Peter mentioned, today we'll talk to you about the digital transformation in sustainable transition. Peter already introduced myself, so I'll just skip the introduction and move on to the agenda. So for today, I will introduce you to the twin transition, what it means, what are the different digital solutions exist that can help us to transition to sustainability quicker. We'll talk also about digital solution in heavy industries, the role of digital in achieving SDGs and global agenda, the role of data in twin transition, and last but not least, I will share 5 important steps how your company can become a twin transformer. So just to start by introducing you to the concept of twin transition. As sustainability professionals, we are aware of the constant sustainable transition and green transition that is happening. But in parallel, for the past 20 years or more, digital transition was happening, digital transformation, and a lot of digital technologies were introduced. So sustainability professionals have noticed that actually with the help of digital solutions, we can really accelerate our transition to achieving our sustainability goals. And now a lot of businesses start investing in digital solutions in order to achieve their goals quicker. To support these facts, I have added some interesting statistics from different reports. For example, Accenture mentions that already 93% of CEOs believe that digital transformation is an essential to achieving sustainability goals. On the other hand, we have IBM that says that 80% of businesses have already started investing in such solutions. And then when we think from the carbon reduction perspective, World Economic Forum also showed us that there is a 20% reduction potential with the help of digital technologies. And last but not least, digital technologies can create 113 million jobs by 2030 in a digital and green economy. So what are these technologies that can help us with decarbonization and help us achieve these goals? So World Economic Forum highlights 4 main clusters of technologies that can help with this transition. First of all, we have foundational technologies. These technologies are widely spread and already widely adopted across many organizations, such as measurement and reporting, as well as big data and analytics. On the other hand, we have decision-making technologies. These technologies can help us augment some processes and help us understand how can we improve the existing processes and how can we get a better insight. For example, like digital twins, AI, and machine learning. Then we have sensing and control technologies. They are critical to gathering data and manifesting decisions into physical action that affect processes that emit the highest amount of carbon emissions. And last but not least, we have enabling technologies. These are the less mature technologies. They are not so adapted across many organizations, but they are critical in increasing trust and transparency in the data, and that's what we need in sustainable transition. Let's look at the heavy industries and how digital technologies can help us decarbonize these sectors. So, of course, for the hard-to-abate sectors, we have energy, materials, and mobility, which are the highest emitting sectors, contributing to 34%, 21%, and 90% of total emissions, respectively. World Economic Forum proposed 33 digital use cases, different applications of digital technologies, and they provided a report and interesting insights that with the help of these use cases, there is a potential to reduce 20% of emissions by 2050. But how? First of all, by improving efficiency. And increasing efficiency relies heavily on sensing technologies such as Internet of Things and decision-making technology. And we can do that by identifying and prioritizing updates of energy and their resource-inefficient assets and processes. Or, for example, accelerating the transition to renewables through optimal asset positioning, like in the example of solar panels moving with the movement of the sun with the help of AI technologies. Next, by enhancing circularity. Circularity initiatives benefit from digital solutions such as connected data management systems across the supply chain, which allows us to have material markers and product and material passports. And all that facilitates better waste management and recycling and redesigning products to prioritize circular materials. And last but not least, of course, the biggest pain of many organizations, reducing Scope 3 emissions. And Scope 3 relies heavily on enhanced tracking and transparency. Foundational technologies such as big data analytics and enabling technologies such as blockchain become crucial to leverage in digital. And we can do that by accurately mapping the value chain from supplies to consumers, or, for example, by enabling low-carbon product design and development. But corporate sustainability, that's not everything. Let's now look how digital technologies can make a global impact on the other aspects. Of course, we all are aware of the SDG agenda and achieving 17 SDGs by 2030. Well, for the past couple of years, the progress really stagnated due to an era of polycrisis. First, we had COVID-19 pandemic, then we have a lot of different cataclysms. Now we have conflicts across many countries, and everything, all this pushed many SDGs off track. And let's remind us that there is still 2.6 billion remain offline. Interesting fact personally for me was that 85% of world patents registered in only 5 countries, and 675 million of people around the world are still lacking energy. And with all that, digital solutions can help. United Nations decided to actually introduce the SDG, a digital acceleration agenda. And this agenda shows how game-changing digital solutions accelerate progress across many SDGs and at least 70% of the 169 SDG targets. Let's look at some of them. So how digital technologies can help us achieve SDGs. For example, when we look at no poverty, we can think of digital IDs with link with the bank accounts that can improve delivery of social protection for people, those in need. Or, for example, we have drone technology that can monitor crops and provide information on how much water is needed. Or, for example, gender equality. Connectivity enables women and girls to access information and communicate for their safety and development. And last example, precision irrigation and leakage management system, which is based on Internet of Things, enable monitoring and the management of water resources. For more ideas, there's much more presented in SDG Digital Acceleration Agenda. I highly advise to read. It's where there are many interesting insights. So, role of data. Data is actually critical for both corporate sustainability and the global sustainability. Why? Because reliable data is required to identify and boost the best interventions, monitor their progress, and support the development of a digital ecosystem. On the right, we propose a couple of steps to remind us how to collect and use reliable data. And from all the steps, I really want to mention two, the first one and the last one. I want to remind everyone that we need to leverage emerging technologies to capture data. In a lot of my work, I see clients still using old ways of collecting data. There is still a lot of inefficiencies and gaps in data. We need to move quickly. We need to use emerging technologies if we want to achieve our sustainability goals. And last, also one of the biggest problems across our clients and many companies is that we need to bring together the data users and producers to foster the data sharing across stakeholders. There is a big disconnect between the technology people and sustainability people, and they do not speak the same language. So that's an important factor that we need to take into account. How can your organization become a twin transformer? Let's look at the 5 steps that can help you in this transition. First of all, it's important to set the direction by fostering ecosystem-based business model driven by sustainability and enabled by technology. By ecosystem-based business model, I mean integrating scenario thinking into a business strategy, thinking from the long-term perspective, what kind of sustainability issues or digital technologies can really enable a fast transition for your business. Then we need to consider launching an incubator program by quickly testing the solution and finding those that deliver us the biggest positive impact. And last but not least, we should not do it all alone. In order to transition quickly and achieve our sustainability goals, we should leverage different partnerships, different technologies and companies that already made successful implementations. Here I've included some interesting statistics from Accenture report on the twin transformers. 42 of global twin transformers recognize the critical importance of an ecosystem business model in comparison to 80% of others. Next step, actually starting the journey. And we're starting the journey by investing in technologies. And I know that budget is actually a really big pain for many companies. But we've seen already a big acceleration in investment in digital technologies. We've seen also an increase in investment in sustainability teams. And we all need to bring together. We need to invest in technologies that enable us and deliver the highest positive sustainable impact. But we also need to build really highly innovation teams. We need to bring together technology people and sustainability people and make them speak the same language. 51% of twin transformers rebalance investments toward business model for positive impact. Next, how do we deepen the impact? We need to create organization-wide ownership by combining not only financial KPIs, but also non-financial KPIs. We need to assign ownership and accountability through KPIs related to non-financial performance. 51% of global twin transformers link executive compensation to environmental or social KPIs. This is an interesting fact, and I think that's a great food for thought. And then we have achieving the scale. Achieving the scale we do by cooperation with our partners, by engaging suppliers to raise sustainable practices through screening, as well as capacity building. We also do it by creating technology solutions that trace resources and products along the value chain, working with our ecosystem partners. But we also need to build the tools and channels that offer transparency to consumers about the provenance of what they buy. And again, according to Accenture report, 49% of global twin transformers deploy practices to engage the value chain partners in their sustainability journey. And last step, how do we sustain the transformation? And here I want to start with the interesting statistic first. 51% of European twin transformers recognize human aspect of change as a potential barrier to digital transformation. What it means? means that people are actually resistant to transformation. People are resistant to using the technologies. I see it a lot of in my work, in engagement with clients. Sustainability people are not fully aware of the different technologies that they can use. Or, for example, on the other side of things, they are not sure how to use them because there is no education, no sharing from the technical teams. There is a huge disconnect. And as sustainability leaders, it's your job to lead, empower, and nurture talent. It's important to share, spread the knowledge across the whole organization. Everyone in the organization should be aware of sustainable practices, what the company does for sustainability. And on the other hand, sustainability professionals should be aware of the opportunities that could help them accelerate this transition to their sustainability goals. On this note, I would like to end my presentation, and I just want to say thank you. And if you have any questions, you can reach me by email or, for example, on LinkedIn if you need help with your twin transformation. Thank you so much.